Alright, so I was bored today, and since I don't really have a video planned this week, we're going to be reacting to the best social media for anime takes, which is of course Twitter. So pretty much I just typed in hot take and see what I found, and it's pretty interesting, I would say the least. So the first take of the day we have from Robin Clears, and they're saying hot take, Robin is the best female character in anime slash manga, and it's not even close. Now Robin is a fantastic character. I'm sure everybody loves her character, her backstory in Endy's Lobby, as well as Water 7, and even from her introduction back in Alabasta. So yeah, she is a great character and a valuable member of the Starlights, but is she better than say a Makima or a Claire from Claymore? And I would probably say yes. She's slightly above Makima for me and a little bit below Claire from Claymore. But overall thing, if you think she is the best female character, I would say that's not a bad take. Alright, so this next one we got TKOF, and he says, hot take, this moment alone makes Zoro the best Deuterakinist of all time. Now of course this is Zoro's best moment in the series during Thriller Bark, whenever he took all the pain for the Strawhats as well as most importantly Luffy, and showed how loyal he is to this crew. Now does this make him the greatest Deuterakinist of all time? No. I do have him in my top 3, but I do not have enough on him as far as writing goes to put him over these guys in front of him, which the two I would have above him is Vegeta as well as Sasuke Uchiha. Now by the end of One Piece this could very well change, and hopefully Oda will build on his character more later in the series. Alright, so with this next one we have Nick Momento saying, hot take, this is the best fight in the Naruto series, and this is referring to Momoshiki versus Naruto and Sasuke. And I would say as far as flashiness, choreography, and just like the epic moments during the fight, I would say yes. But if we take a look deeper than that, I think we have to look at Kakashi versus Obito for this spot, or even the final fight with Naruto and Sasuke. As for both of those fights, they have been built up for so many years, and just seeing Kakashi and Obito's past history come to a close in a final grandiose fight, and showing how so many unfortunate events could lead to two former teammates to this point. And this fight also has the best showing of hand-to-hand combat in this series as well. Then of course Naruto versus Sasuke's final battle, you get the epic fights, the epic boom, the flashes, the everything. Then Sasuke ultimately admitting defeat, which is amazing character conclusion for him. So for those reasons I have to put those two fights above, but I think the Momoshiki fight is really good. So our next take we have is from Unbreakable Ja, and he says Pain is easily the best villain in the big three. And this is another one I'm gonna have to say no to. Now as much as I love Pain, I do think his arc is one of the best in Naruto, with it arguably being the best. Now if we want to talk about in Naruto, yes, I would agree that he is probably the best above Obito, but the best in the big three I would have to disagree. I would give that to Aizen as well as Doflamingo. Those are the top two for me pretty easily, but I do think Pain is 100% at that third spot. Alright, so here we have another take from the Mao Uchiha, and he says the Boruto manga is the most interesting manga out right now. The level of hype surrounding it each chapter is just unmatched for me. And I'll say I'll partially agree. I do think Boruto is holding its own among the best shonen manga right now, and is very good in its latest chapters. You know, they're giving us some pretty great twists, as well as Sarada receiving her Mangekyou Sharingan, and it's looking like we are building up to a time skip just by the end of the chapter, as well as the manga is going on hiatus for many months. So I can't fully agree with what he's saying. I do think One Piece and JJK is pretty above Boruto right now, but I do think Boruto is definitely holding its own among the current ongoing manga. And the final take we will look at is coming from Dylan1475, and he says, here's a proper take. After rereading the Moro Saga and Dragon Ball Super, I think it is the third best Dragon Ball arc, which is including OG Dragon Ball, Dragon Ball Z, and of course Dragon Ball Super. It goes on to say Namek Saga and the Saiyan Saga remain at the top, but I think for Moro to be a contender is incredible. I'm gonna have to disagree. I just cannot bring myself to put it above the Cell Saga or the Namek Saga or the Saiyan Saga, but I do think Moro arc is the best arc in Super by a good margin. It's most congruent and well written arc, and has some of the best moments in Super as well. But yeah, that's gonna wrap up the video. It's a little short video. I didn't really have anything planned for this week, so I decided to go and look on Twitter and see what takes they had, and they weren't that bad. They're kind of trash, but some of them are pretty good. Sometime in the next 5 days or so, I will have a better, more congruent video coming out about how Oda has been cooking with One Piece as far as 2023 goes. These last few chapters being absolute bangers. So yeah, stay tuned for that, and let me know if y'all agree with these takes for today's video.